Hi, welcome to another edition of Sacred Mountain Battle Reports. We're going to play BAO mission number 2. It's going to be Orks versus Eldar today. It's my buddy's second game. I'm going to go over my list real quick, then we'll go over his. We got some proxies in here, so I'll let you know what they are. I have 4 trucks. That's a truck with a knob with power claw and 10 or 9 slugger boys. Truck with a knob, power claw, and 9 slugger boys, plus a pain boy. Similar truck, knob, power claw. All of my boys have heavy armor. They're all sluggers. This is actually proxying for a truck as well. This is a truck with my war boss and who's a mega armored war boss and 3 mega knobs. Then I have a burner wagon full of 12 burners. This burner wagon has a cannon, which you'll be able to denote that, as well as a reinforced ram. I'm going to try out the Grot Labas again. I don't think it's going to work out very well. My warlord trait is cunning but brutal. I deployed second, and we'll go over my partners list right now.
So I have 2 transports, dedicated transports, with the Wraith Guard and the I can't think of their names right now. Dire Avengers. Then I've got the 3 Wraith Lords. Here, these guys are proxying for the Wraith Lords. I've got the Farseer and the Spirit Seer, so that the 2 elite choices are troop choices. I've got the Wraith Serpent with the Wraith Blades here, and then the Rangers positioned here.
Alright, night fighting is in effect. I also got to tell you, I've got 2 DACA jets in reserve, and I will try to roll to seize the initiative here. Nope. So we'll get back to you at the beginning of, or at the end of turn 1.
Okay, so we had the 2 Wave Serpents shoot over here, destroyed the transport and wounded one of the guys here. We had the Wraith Lord fire across the table and destroy that, and then the Rangers shot into this and killed 2 guys, I believe. And then this Wraith Lord shot over to this unit, wounded it, did 1 penetrating blow and 1 glancing blow. And then this Wave Servant shot over here into this unit and destroyed it.
Alright, end of Orcs turn 1. It was not the best, but not a whole lot could be expected. These guys only rolled a 2. Oh, they were going to go towards the Wave Serpent, and then they decided not to. Then they were going to run back, and they rolled a 2 again, so they're in the same spot. As you know, those guys are wrecked. Lots of charges went off right here. I exploded 1 Wave Serpent with the Dire Avengers in there, earning me a kill point. I wrecked the other one, earning me another kill point. Nobody is locked in combat, so that is bad news for me. Burner Wagon did nothing, except I think it earned me a Maelstrom point. And I may have another Maelstrom point, but I'll tally that up and let you know in just a second. Stick around for turn 2.
So the Wraith Lords fired their flame templates into this group of units, pretty much wiping them out completely. These units are now running. That has taken no damage. I killed 1 unit here and wounded 1
Killed
here.
1 Mega Knob and wounded 1.
He did manage to kill my Wraith Lord here. The snipers shot down again, killing 1 unit here, and this unit provided...
Killed the model.
Yep.
Right, okay.
And this unit provided fire to make these guys run. I believe he also did 1 hit on that guy.
Right. So that ends Eldar turn 2. The score as it stands right now, he is not surprisingly ahead on kill points with 4 kill points. I have 3 kill points for this Purge the Alien. He has first blood. We are tied on Maelstrom points 1-1. So I'm going to roll for my reserves here on turn... oh, I guess I should have rolled last time. So this is turn 3. There you go. My terrible rolling. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is turn 2 still. So here's my first time I get to go. First DACA jet. No. Second DACA jet. No. Okay. Stand by for turn 3. Sorry, Orc turn 2. Okay, end of Orcs turn 3. Or turn 2. I'm sorry, my Dacajet did not come in. These guys are still fleeing. They fled a little bit further. These guys have on their slow shoes today. They need to put on some Converse or something. I was able to get 1 kill point. These guys, my Mega Knob and War Boss, snuck around this wreck. Ended up flaming like a crap ton of Dire Avengers and some Wraith guard and assaulted the Wraith guard, killing the unit. Only got to move 2 inches though. I was able to cap 1 Maelstrom objective right here to give me 1 Maelstrom point. I'm trying to block with this truck, and I ended up shooting at it 3 times with my own Labas. Labas from now on are on the bench. No more Labas, all Ludas, all Vidue, all day long. So that's the end of Orcs turn 2. I think Orcs are going to be tabled, but we're putting up a fight, so I'm okay with it. That's now on to Eldar turn 3.
So the Dire Avengers killed the transport. We had everything pretty much shooting into this group this time. We got 2 wounds on this, but they in turn killed one of my Wraith Orcs, but he's almost dead, which is good. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so the what ended up happening, the Dire Avengers shot, didn't do anything. This guy failed assault. Then the other Wraith Lord that was here assaulted around, inflicted 2 wounds on my War Boss. I didn't think to not use the Lucky Stick, and I did. It was just a really terrible idea. Ended up losing one Mega Knob and barely passed morale. Barely passed morale. Oh no. Yeah, oh no. These guys shot in.
The Dire Avengers killed the...
Oh, well, these guys anyway. I misused the Lucky... I should have used the Lucky Stick and didn't. Totally forgot about it. And then this guy came around, assaulted, lost combat, but still inflicted 2 wounds on the War Boss. So now we're moving on to Orcs turn 3. I'll see if my 2 Dacajets come in. A 4 or a 5 and a 1. 1 comes in. Okay, so the end of Orcs turn 3. My Dacajet came in. Ended up inflicting 2 wounds on the Farseer. These guys regrouped, yay! So I've got a Pain Boy still in. The Labas actually did something. They shot and inflicted 2 wounds on the Wraith Lord, proxied by the Dreadnought. Amazing. My Warlord wants to preserve himself since he has 2 wounds already on him, and so he's kind of running away, trying to get out of line of sight to all that Daca over there. My Burn-A-Wagon finally was able to burn something and finished off Dire Avengers. That puts me ahead in kill points in this Purge the Alien game, and I think I may have accomplished a Maelstrom point as well. So we'll tally up, and now we're going on to Eldar turn 4. It's a close game. I accidentally failed to record all of turn 4, but here's a quick recap. So it's 6-5. I don't know if that died or not. 6-5 on kill points, and let's see, 4-2 on Maelstrom points. Here we are going into turn 5, Eldar. This is the last of the video difficulties. I missed Eldar turn 5, but stay tuned for Orcs turn 5 coming up. Okay, so yeah, so this is turn 5, end of Orcs turn 5. Came on with the Dacajet. He ended up jinking. Well, it didn't matter. I was failed to penetrate with that. My Burn-A-Wagon kind of shuffled right and dropped off a big old crop of Burnas to cap this objective. These guys were able to do it too. In hindsight, these guys maybe should have assaulted. My Warlord out in the corner there is he's just hiding and capping that objective for another Maelstrom. and we are about to roll off the score as it is now. My opponent has First Blood, and I have First Blood and Line Breaker. And let's see, he has 5 kill points to my 6 kill points, and I'm leading in Maelstrom points. So we're gonna roll to see if the game ends in just a second. All right, here we are. The game goes on a 4-up. Game continues.
Okay, so I moved the wave servant up, focused almost all my fire on the guys here. The only other person that fired was a wave serpent onto these guys. They're now retreating, and I was able to kill this off the board, giving me 2 kill points, and then 1 point for having more units in the in no man's land. Right.
So he received 2 kill points that by killing an HQ and a troops choice here. The wave serpent caused a morale check, which of course the Grots instantly failed. They are close to running off the edge. Even if they don't rally and they only roll a 2, they'll be falling back, and that'll award a kill point to him. He's ahead in kill points now, 7 to 6. I don't think I'll be able to catch that, and I think we might be tied up on Maelstrom. So I've got to have some lucky Maelstrom rolls, and I got to kill some stuff. So we'll be back with Orks turn 5. Okay, this is the end of turn 6. The Orks did okay. These guys ended up moving out to assault the Farseer, which was right here, but actually killed it with a pistol prior to getting to assault. And these two aren't the same unit. The Spirit Seer and Farseer weren't the same unit, so we didn't get to charge. We did something really kind of cool here. I was pretty proud of this. So there were Burnas right here, the battle wagons right here. The Burnas embarked, went around the corner, flamed into those dastardly Wraithguard or Wraith Blades, killed all but one of them, but he passed leadership. I was able to get 1 Maelstrom point by holding that, and 1 Maelstrom point by being within 12 inches of his deployment line. Doing pretty good. This guy is still on the board. This guy was unable to kill that Wraith Lord. And the Grots rallied. Unbelievable. So we're going to see if the game ends at the end of turn 6. Here we go. We're going to roll on camera. The game ends. Good game. We'll tally up points and do a little tactical corner. Okay, so the end of turn 6 saw the Orks prevailing. I think we tied the primary objective with 7 kill points to 7 kill points. Then the modified Maelstrom, the Eldar got 4. I got really lucky rolls with 8 Maelstrom points. My opponent got First Blood, and I got Slay the Warlord as well as Line Breaker. Now we're going to pause to see if we have any thoughts on our lists or anything that we would have changed about how we deployed, or any tactical mistakes that we may have made.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure this game out. I'm thinking that I'm going to bring the Wraith Knight back. It seemed to do a little bit better job, much stronger than the Wraith Lords. I'm also going to try and utilize the mobility a bit more, and hopefully learn my opponent's creatures better. I think that'll make this game a lot different for me.
Yeah, he didn't really understand the power of the burner wagon. People only suffer the burner wagon once, but then they kind of take it more seriously. Sorry, go ahead, didn't mean to interrupt.
I felt like we did really good against these guys this game, knowing their power. We kept these guys on lockdown pretty well. The Warlords with 2 points, I killed 2 units of these, and they didn't do a whole lot this game. I think they killed 1 Wraith Lord and injured another. But this guy was MVP this game for sure.
Yeah, burner wagon MVP for sure. It's burner wagon's always been one of my favorites. Okay, for the, I think I had a lot of mistakes with the Orks. I was really trying to play tactically. I haven't been doing that in my previous years of 40K. I just kind of go at them. I will say that after 2 or 3 games of what I thought were going to be really great, inexpensive, kind of template weapons. Those lavas are just no good. They just don't have the range. They're just not very good. I messed up with the lucky stick, and I should have had 2 mega knobs still on the board, but I ended up doing a lookout sir, and instead of using my lucky sticks, I ended up never using the lucky sticks except for maybe once the entire game, and that's 25 points right there. The Dakajets, I knew, you know, this was kind of some win at all costs type of playing here. I knew that my opponent didn't know about flyers very well, and so I was kind of I was going to try to exploit that weakness in his list, and took lots of flyers. But overall, we had a great game, and here's the handshake. Good game. I hope you guys tune in again for Sacred Mountain Battle Reports, and we've got twice the number of players in our town of 3,500, so more to come. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Sacred Mountain Battle Reports. My next battle report, I assure you, will have less audiovisual difficulties, and I'm hoping to add a few more effects and maybe a second camera with some overhead shots. So I hope you tune in for my next one. We have a lot more people in the state of Jefferson Wargamer Club now. I think we've gone from 3 to 6, which is pretty good for a town of 3,000. Pictured here is the USS Intrepid, following the Battle of Leyte Gulf that occurred in October of 1944. This was the largest naval battle that included airplanes in history. This October marks the 65th anniversary of this battle, and I have it included here because my grandfather earned the Distinguished Flying Cross during this battle for his photos he took of the Musashi just prior to its sinking. All right, well, hey, thanks a lot. Tune in again, and see you next time. Happy wargaming.